14 dog adventures, run boy run. Everything you need is here under the sun. Everything you need is here under the sun.
Hey, welcome back to the show. We're sitting here. We got the dogs up back by the fence line because the birds are really, they've been pounded all the way from Canada down here. So we got the dogs back there, so there's no movement at all. And then once the birds are down, we have the dog released and they go and do all the work for us. We're kind of waiting for the geese to come back to the roost here. They're in here, but it might be a little bit later. But with Chris's expert calling and his Mallard boys' expert scouting, I'm sure we'll get a bunch more birds.
There's absolutely no cover to hide anything during the hunt on this pond. What we do is have the hunters lay on the ground with their legs in the dirt and put their backs right up against the bank of the pond. We had to keep the cameras and the dogs back so that we didn't flare the birds.
We didn't use layouts today. We've got some tarp nets that found a few years back that's I've kind of painted to match some red dirt, and when we get out on this red dirt, they work pretty good.
We had a big group of ducks, about 100 widgeon that were working us, and they went right to a pond next to us. What would you do in this situation? We started to watch more and more birds land over in that pond with that group of widgeon, and we were losing our hunt. We decided that it was probably best to go jump shoot the pond so that we could get those birds out of there and continue the action back by our decoys. And the duck stock was on.
Got a couple. That was a long way.
That was 50 yards.
It was a long way.
With our duck stock complete, we had to leave the retrieves and head back to the decoys because the geese were starting to fill the sky.
Rommel. Here. Hold. Good dog. You got him? You got him, buddy? Drop. Boy.
It was frustrating watching wave after wave of geese land in the wheat field right above our pond. They obviously didn't read the script and know how the hunt was supposed to go that day.
Well, Chris, we got about 10 ducks and a goose so far. It's not going too bad.
No, it's not going too bad. Big groups, hard to work.
Yeah, man, we had those 3 land. We only ended up getting 1 out of it, but it's just hard when you got 100 over the top of you.
Yeah, hard to call a shot when you got that many geese, though, but sometimes it's what you got to do.
Yeah, well, they keep landing in the wheat field, so I guess this will be a little bit later spot, maybe in the morning.
We were limited in time on this hunt that day, and we had to leave the pond. Watch later in the season as we go back out with the Goose Cowboys for more Oklahoma duck action. Coming up after the break, we switch gears and we head out on a hunt on Great Lake, Michigan from layout boats. Stay tuned for some high-flying layout boat diver duck action. If you'd like this video, check out our channel and subscribe to youtube.com/Sporting Dog Adventures TV.